Hey guys, this is Epic5105 with you today, and we'll be taking a look at the Stug G3, which is a very iconic tank in World of Tanks Blitz for its role in World War II on the Eastern Front. So this tank it's a very fun tank to play if it's in the right circumstances. This tank has absolutely no armor, but a great gun with I think the highest DPM for tier 5 and a very good camouflage rating. So let's talk about the gun first. The gun is a 7.5cm Pak 42 L-70, which has a DPM of around 2000, a pen of 150mm with AP, 194 with APCR, and 40mm with HE. The rate of fire is around 10 shells per minute with a reload of around 6 seconds. With adrenaline, this brings the reload down to around 5.9 seconds. The caliber is 75mm and the shell velocity is decent enough that you'll be able to hit targets at long range without aiming in front a lot. So it's around, I think it was 900 for the shell velocity. The aim time is very good. It's only around 1.5 seconds with that beautiful German accuracy. It has a dispersion around 0.299. It's around 0.3. Very good dispersion for on movement and rotation. That's the gun. The gun is beautiful. It's a very good gun. So now in terms of the armor, I have to say, do not expect anything special. You will not get any bounces with this tank. This is a sit at the back and snipe tank. We're gonna see here this T25 easily pens us from the front on, even when wriggling. Yeah, and we died in that much, but we actually did win. So the turret armor, well, it doesn't have a turret, so the whole armor is around 80mm on the front, 30 on the side, and 30 on the rear, which is nothing special. We'll talk about the armor a bit later. This tank has a very good camo rating. It has around 38% for still camo moving and 4% for moving camo. It has 13% for aftershock. So if you're hiding in a bush, you can shoot undetected at very far ranges. However, in close range, you need to try and have cover, because your armor is not going to stand up. We're going to see here the spike easily pens us, even though we're technically hold down, trying to get that auto bounce on the two cheeks opposite the gun, which this STRV hits. And you can see why this tank needs cover. So always play second line. Camp or play second line. Do not play front line, as I'm doing right now, unless you are sure that you have backup or the enemies are in a position where they can't hit you effectively. So let's talk about this match here. So I am pushing the medium flank and the STR. I'm currently engaging some medium tanks. We have no problem penetrating the armor of enemy tanks, but they also have no problem dealing with our armor, and our alpha is not extremely high for them to be scared of us. So I want to get behind these enemy tanks. You see the Sherman, and I am so lucky here that the KV-1 on the enemy team does not prioritize us as their target. So I immediately get to that building, try and get into a good position, but the KV-1 doesn't come out to shoot us. Instead, he focuses on the tanks which are coming out from behind. I'm not sure if that's the 122mm KV-1, so I wait for him to shoot, and then I pop out, and then put a round into him, and you can just see that reload time. It's only around 6 seconds, so you can put shells continuously into targets. So that's what you should do in this tank. You wait for them to shoot and then push up. Make sure you have cover, make sure you have allies near you. And I'm going to do this part wrong because I'm going to push by myself and I get completely wrecked. I think I can deal with this M4, but yeah, I missed the cupola, I get penned on that cheek, didn't get the auto bounce. I get his hole, I activate the adrenaline. I'm one shot now, which makes the M4 really greedy. So he's gonna push out of cover and get himself killed. So essentially throwing the match. The SDRV on our team, have to thank him. He saved me. I shoot him and he misses. He misses his shot and our teammate takes him out. So you can see this tank has a very good speed. It has a speed of around 48 kilometers per hour. Very good power to weight ratio, and the traverse isn't especially that good. As you can see, getting around that corner, the traverse isn't excellent. So do not get yourself flanked by light tanks. So I'm gonna be greedy this time, and I'm gonna end up dying because I lose focus and yeah, the Matilda kills me. So we are going to win this. I sit in this spot. I really want that extra bit of damage, and I don't think he was gonna peek out. So I exit the mode, and he comes in, kills me. But our friend comes in and kills him. So that's the Stug replays we have. Yeah, has better armor than you. Apart from the two auto bounce mechanic plates next to the gun, the Manta, which is pretty thick, and possibly troll shots on the tracks. You're not gonna get any bounces. You try angling this, you can't angle this tank. So essentially, this is a sit at the back tank. You cannot run this front line because anything has better can pen your armor. So lower plate, 98 millimeters, 88 millimeters, up 64 millimeters, near the next to the gun, 116 millimeters. Nothing is going to bounce you unless it's fired by a low tier vehicle. So anything above you, a VK36, a KV1S, light tanks even. I can't think of a tank which cannot pen the front of the Stug. So the Stug has a very weak armor profile, but it is a small tank. So you can run this in, you can hide in bushes, you can hide behind cover far more easily than a larger tank. So that's it, guys. This is my review of the Stug G3. It's a very fun tank to get, but make sure you don't run this front line. It's a stay at back tank with a great gun and great mobility. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.